Welcome back
to Unscripted.
Wow. Look at this guy, by the way. This is also Darren.
Suavemente.
Tell us, when was this great dashing picture of you taken?
Literally my favorite picture of myself of all time.
You look great. Still today.
That was like 5,000 pounds ago. I'm not going to tell you when that picture was. I'm going to let you tell us in the chat.
Ooh, I love that.
What year do you think that photo was taken?
Speaking of the chat, let us know, like you said, when you think that picture was taken in the chat, but also hello to everybody in the chat. Carter, summer is here.
What's happening, Carter?
I love that you said it, man. Summer's happening.
Nick Clayson, no blending of animals on the set tonight.
That's right. But we do have a great show in store with some great animals.
We do.
But
it's Pet Day.
Before we get to that, if this is your first time ever to a Parkview Students Experience, make sure you text first time to
656
49.
I thought you were going to sing it. I'm disappointed now.
I know.
You didn't jingle that thing up.
Honestly, my mind is so excited for tonight, I didn't know what you were saying, so I just stopped. I thought about what I was going to say next, and then you stopped, and then I started.
Well, it's Pet Day, so first, what's in your cup?
In my cup, I have a iced...
I love your cup.
Oh! Cats suck.
They do. Yeah, who's with us? Dogs or cats?
Dogs or cats, let us know in the chats. Right.
Yeah,
in the chats.
In the chat.
There's all of them. Speaking of chats.
Hey, we have multiple chats.
That worked out perfectly.
It did.
We have multiple chats. You can actually, if you're sick of YouTube, you can actually join us at twitch.tv.
Say it again. Where can they come?
Twitch.tv/Parkview Students. We're streaming on there as well. First time.
And I heard a rumor.
Yeah, what'd you hear? Tell us.
There might be a little something happening after the show tonight on Twitch. So
cats suck.
Cats do suck. Hey, and also I love your shirt, and I couldn't be happier that you're wearing a Lizzie Calambaris exclusive.
Yeah.
While also holding your cats suck.
Listen, guys, you don't know this, but Lizzie. Well, Lizzie, if you're in the chat, let them know in the chat. Lizzie likes or doesn't like cats. I think Lizzie thinks that.
Yeah, but I don't think she wants anyone to know because her best friend has a cat.
Yes,
that's what
right.
it is. It's all a ruse.
You're right.
It's all a ruse.
Also,
you never told me what was in your cup.
No, I have a iced Americano. What about you?
I don't know. Somebody got me an iced something or other. It's from Starbucks.
Here's what actually happened, guys. I got Darren a drink. He doesn't like it. So he's drinking it just to be polite, which I love.
It's caffeinated.
Hey, also, we have a duck hidden on the set tonight. It's a limited edition blue Parkview Students duck. It's not this guy. It's not this guy or this guy. There's a blue Parkview Students duck.
If you know where he is, text I found it to 65649. Tell us where you saw it, and at the end of the show, we're going to tell you what you win.
I thought that you were going to throw, I thought you wanted the jingle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's do it again. Okay. Do it again.
Text I found it. Text I found it to 656
49.
No, that's so weak.
Anyway, guys, tonight we have a very special show. We're celebrating pets on tonight's show, and we have our pets with us. I brought my two sharks.
Stop. First, Sam went out and bought pets for the show, much like he did the last time we referenced pets on an unscripted episode. And much like that day, these pets will be dead tomorrow.
You're dead to me.
No. Also, not sharks. Just because they have a pointy fin.
Yeah, they are two sharks.
False.
Ask what their names are.
I'm afraid to ask you what their names are. What are their names?
It's Baby and Mama. Do you know why?
You named your sharks Baby Mama?
Baby shark, doo 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 doo. Baby shark, doo 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 doo. Baby shark.
Stop.
Hey, speaking of pets, where's your pet?
My pet is actually being wrangled off camera right now.
Wow.
Max, join us on set.
Oh, no, Brittany's white animal, mate. What kind of creature we got here?
My pet Piper.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, she's terrified. Also, she might smell the fish and be like, hey, I wanted you to see.
She's from Australia, mate.
She's so cute.
She's from Australia?
She's wily.
What?
Wily? I told you I can't do accents.
He's Darren. That was great. She's from Australia, mate. It's a rare breed of dog. That was kind of like going. All right. Anyway,
a really good job, Sam.
Darren.
I feel like we're definitely gonna have to do a Crocodile Hunter episode.
On it. Let us know in the chat. Crocodile Hunter, yes or no?
Piper, love you.
Piper, thanks so much for being here. It was great
Piper.
to see you.
Also, thanks for all your fur that's now clear.
Also, Lizzie, come on. I mean, we're just messing around. I know you think we're being mean, but come on. We know that this is true.
Okay, Hope Potato likes cats and dogs equally, but prefers snakes.
That's
I
wrong.
thought-
Stop. We're not even going to talk about
I
it. We're
thought
done talking about it.
Wait, I thought she preferred potatoes, and I'm so
No.
confused
I'm
now.
not talking about snakes. I draw the line there.
Me too.
It's done. All right, guys. So we're going to
Snakes
play
are
a
dead.
game tonight.
Let's play a game.
Okay. Here's what's going on. Darren and I both have a stack of cats, and these are people's cats
These
that
are
we found
legit cats.
online,
Legit.
on the interweb. Okay, and we're going to give each other 3 options of what their names could be. Okay,
Yes, we
multiple
are.
choice, make things easy. We all love multiple choice tests,
Multiple
right?
choice.
And
all right.
whoever gets the most answers correct wins.
Great. What do we
And
win?
at the end of the show,
Okay.
somebody's going to be dressing up as something.
Is that the winner or the loser?
The loser.
The loser has to dress
The
up.
loser has to dress up.
Okay.
Rear. Do your best, Rear.
Dress up like what?
Do your best. Rear. Come on. Ha ha!
I'm more of a hiss guy.
All right, here we go. Do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first.
All right.
Okay, cat number 1.
All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, I hate cats.
The options are me too. Who came up with this game? Baja Blast,
Okay.
Crunchwrap Supreme,
Okay.
Nacho Bel Grande.
Oh, that's definitely Nacho Bel Grande.
Baja Blast.
All right, got one wrong.
She's
Shoot.
dead to me.
All
We
right.
hate cats. They
Bummer.
all get ripped.
Bummer.
Done.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Let's go. Okay,
Okay.
okay. She just looks
Here we
ticked
go.
off. Wait, show that up there. This
I
is
can't,
why
'cause you're trying to
nobody-
cheat.
I won't look. I'll close my eyes. This is why no one likes cats. That cat just looks super annoyed that somebody took their picture instead of, oh, look, my owner loves me so much.
Agreed.
Just an annoyed
Agreed.
cat.
Here are your 3 options.
All right, go.
You have Kitty Purry,
Okay.
Meowly Cyrus,
Oh, my goodness.
Beyonce.
Oh, I'm going to go with Beyonce, but I really want it to be Kitty
It is Kitty Purry.
Is it? Dang it!
Sorry, you're wrong.
I was so close.
All right, my turn. Come
Okay,
on, come on.
next one.
I'm excited.
This one's sitting pretty. This is pretty much a glamour shot. And your options are baby carrots, green beans, mashed potatoes.
Here's the thing. I think somebody would name their kitty baby something, so I'm going to go with baby carrots.
And the answer is mashed potatoes. Because
No.
she looks like mashed potatoes, except mashed potatoes are even better than a cat. Okay.
Ah!
Let's go.
Wow, we're not very good at this game. You ready?
No, we're actually terrible. Cats
Here
suck.
you go.
Cat games suck. Okay.
Bumblebee,
Okay.
Optimus Prime,
Okay.
Megatron.
Oh, Megatron, every cat.
That is correct.
All
Ding,
right,
ding,
let's
ding.
go.
Dial it
There
up,
you go.
folks.
Okay.
1-0.
Here we go. Next one is Sir Catrick Stewart, Meowgan Freeman, or Paul McCartney. These are terrible. These are literally legit names, all of them. We didn't make
Oh,
these up.
man.
These are the names.
What was the first one you said?
Sir Catrick Stewart.
I'm going to go with that.
Meowgan Freeman. I can't even say that.
This is so hard, and I'm like nervous about the end
And
of
you
the show.
know these people are just saying, here, kitty, 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 when it's time
All
to
right, you
actually
ready?
call their cats.
Here we go.
Okay,
Next
let's
one.
go.
Close your eyes, because I feel like I'm cheating sometimes. I
I'm-
haven't gotten any right.
Oh, I see. So you're throwing the game?
All right, ready?
All right, I'm not looking. All right,
Bathtub shot.
let's go.
Here you go.
Ooh, okay.
See?
I feel guilty
Here we
looking
go.
at this. All right.
Moose meat,
What?
Grisabella, Nimbus.
Grisabella.
That's incorrect. Moose meat.
Moose meat. Moose meat.
Rear. Rear.
That mean. Okay. Terrible photo. Here we go.
All right.
Freddy Spaghetti,
It's a grumpy cat.
the Boof,
He's an angry elf.
or Mozzarella Television.
Mozzarella television. Is that right?
You
I didn't see it. I swear.
MTV for short, and that is correct.
I'm following my gut. Look at it.
All
It's
right.
an angry elf.
We're tied right now, which is problematic.
All right, ready?
Okay.
I'm going to go like this for now.
I'll just look away.
Here we go.
That cat's so cute.
Here we go.
Tessa, no, you're going to the dark side, Tessa.
Here we
Okay.
go.
All right.
Toilet paper,
Okay.
Catawampus plopicus,
Okay.
Catawampus plopicus,
Okay.
or sewage.
I'm going with toilet paper.
Sewage.
No, it's not. Also, it is okay with me if you have a cat and you have chosen.
We
to
got
name
one
it
more. This is it.
sewage. Here we go.
Also, let us know in the chat, what would you name your
your
cat?
What would you name your cat? Or if
I'd
you
name
have one.
mine Cats Suck!
Okay, here we go. Ready? Don't look, cheater. Here's the picture. And now.
Okay. I'm ready. Oh, wow.
Professor Phil Picante,
Okay.
Squishy Con Queso Esquire, or Jeremy.
What?
Jeremy.
Just Jeremy?
Just Jeremy.
I'm gonna go Jeremy.
Yeah, it's not. It's 100%.
Ah, you said you. Ah, man.
I did. I threw it on purpose.
All right, close your eyes.
All right, I'm not looking. Last one.
Last one. This is for the win.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Ooh.
Here we go.
She looks like she's gonna eat that mouse.
Tax evasion.
She also looks terrified, like she's gonna kill somebody.
Okay.
Okay. Tax evasion.
Yep. Bankruptcy
Okay.
or property law.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go with bankruptcy.
Ah, tax evasion.
Gosh, darn it, we're tied, Sam.
Who won for you?
I
I got Megatron over here.
You got Mozzarella MTV.
Oh yeah, but you got
Yeah,
Megatron.
and I got Megatron.
All right. Well, that was fun.
These cats win.
That was fun. Thanks so much
now,
for playing.
Wait a minute. I feel like you're trying to skirt the fact that we tied, and that this now means that we will both be dressing up
Oh, I
and
didn't
wearing something unintended. Stop it.
I want you. No, you gotta do a.
No, I can't.
That was good. All right, loved it.
Okay,
All right. So we got a great show tonight. Okay, and I think it's about time that we kick it
Off.
to the show.
Yeah. So, without further ado, let's see what happens in the search for Chuck.
Steve! We got rapid fire.
Man, I'm on fire over here.
Steve!
Hey! Hey!
Steve!
What are you doing?
We're looking for Steve.
This is not looking for Steve! What's...
I'm trying to beat my high score!
What's your high score?
4.
4's pretty good.
Four's a good high score.
Have you checked upstairs? Where have you checked?
I haven't checked upstairs. I looked in the bathroom, and I spend a lot of time in the bathroom, so that's really all. But in order to find Chuck, we gotta find Steve. So can we all just like go upstairs and start looking?
Let's check it out.
Okay, great.
Check it
One
out.
more shot.
All right, I'm gonna shoot 1, 2.
Kobe!
Oh, that was really disappointing. Hey, have y'all seen this bear? Have you seen this bear?
Have you guys seen this bear, Steve?
We're looking for a purple gummy
seen it?
bear. His name's Steve.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
Have you seen this guy?
I'm not seeing Steve. No.
That was the first place I went was the men's room.
That's a ladies' room.
You look good, you look good. I've not seen Steve.
Nobody's seen this guy?
No one's seen Steve.
Hey, Doreen.
Yes.
Hey, have you seen Steve? This is a staff picture.
No, I have not seen.
No? Zach, give a shout for him, would you?
Steve! Yo!
Hey, have you guys seen Steve? Have you seen Steve?
Who's Steve?
Steve. Purple gummy bear? Steve?
How big is he?
He's
About
like,
yay big.
Steve? Steve! Steve!
Steve? Steve!
Oh, Josh is there.
Oh, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Josh, have you seen Steve?
I've seen this one.
Steve! Hurry up, buddy!
Steve!
Steve! Guys, I don't think he's here.
Steve!
Steve!
Hurry up, buddy!
Steve!
Steve!
Hey, Michelle.
Ouch.
Have you seen Steve?
He's in Darren's office.
We have to tell Darren.
What's up, everybody? Hey, tonight we are kicking off a series called The Chase. Over the next 3 weeks, you guys are going to hear a lot about what it means to pursue God with your life, and I cannot wait for you to hear about that. Personally, though, Chase also brings another moment to mind in my life. Growing up, I had this group of friends that I do everything with, and I'm sure you guys have friends like this too. Like, we'd hang out after school, we usually go to someone's house or something, play video games, whatever. I loved hanging out with my friends. But being that close to a group of people does have some disadvantages, especially when your parents are close to each other too. Like, I remember one Halloween week, our parents had conspired to get all of us together different nights of that week to go TP someone's house. And I don't know if you know what TP is, but it's like toilet paper, right? Like, you're throwing toilet paper all over someone's house. There are trees, like 1,000,000 rolls of toilet paper, as many as you can fit, as many as you can throw. That's what you're going for. It's the ultimate act of sabotage. And honestly, during the pandemic would have been a total flex, right? But when my day came, it was my turn for my house to get TP'd, or as they say in the South, They roll houses in the South. I'd been watching from my front window almost every night. Like I would turn all the lights off, my porch light, my living room lights, and I would just sit and watch after it got dark to see if my friends were gonna roll up in the minivan, jump out with a bunch of rolls of toilet paper and try to get me. So again, my night finally came and I saw the minivan pull up, my friend's mom's minivan. All my friends jump out and they start throwing these rolls of toilet paper. So I immediately sprang into action. I mean, I bolted out of my front door and I immediately looked for someone to tackle. Now, I'm not a big guy and I definitely was not a big kid, like not intimidating at all. But the surprise of me running out the front door sent all my friends scrambling down the street. In fact, my friend's mom started slowly rolling her minivan down the street with the side door open, and they started running down the street, slowly jumping in like one by one, almost like a reverse helicopter jump. So I'm chasing my friends, and at the back of the pack is my friend Ryan. Now, Ryan is like one of the best of us. He is tall, he is strong, he is athletic, and he is fast. Like when we would play football together as a group of friends, he was always the hardest guy to catch and bring down. I'm not sure like what got into me that day, like it was just my adrenaline or what, but when I saw Ryan running for that van, I was determined to catch him. So when I was chasing him, it was like my legs kicked into another gear and I reached this cheetah-like speed that I've never reached before and definitely have not reached since. Sure enough, I caught up to him and I went into like this weird like slide tackle maneuver and took him down. Now, when I think about a chase in that sense, it feels fun, right? Like even after I caught my friend Ryan, my friends and I just all laughed about it. I wasn't mad at him. We didn't start fighting or anything like that. We just thought it was really funny. It's just like I had run them off and that was my goal, right? So that they didn't TP my house and I'd be stuck having to clean up all this toilet paper out of my yard, right? Goal accomplished. When we talk about pursuing or chasing God, that kind of chase is rarely the mental image that comes to mind for us, isn't it? I mean, in fact, I think if we're being honest, we expect God to come to us. We pray and we expect Him to answer. We doubt or fear or experience anxiety and we expect Him to do all the work to fix us. And don't get me wrong, I mean, God is capable of fixing us because He can do anything. But as followers of Jesus, there are also times where we should take the initiative. Times where we need to get up, stretch our muscles, and run after Jesus and His plans for our life. So what does that look like for us? I mean, what does it look like for us to chase Jesus on a consistent basis in our life? Let's dive deeper into that in tonight's message.
How many of you have ever run a race? Now, I bet most of you have, like whether it was a 10K last year, a 50-yard dash in the 3rd grade, or a race against your little sister to the car, chances are most of you have been in a race of some sort. Now, one of the most common forms of racing has to do with running. And in my experience, people generally have a strong opinion about running. In fact, when it comes to competing in a race that involves running, I'd say that most people fall into one of two categories. One, they absolutely love it, or two, they absolutely hate it. If you hate running, I get it. Trust me. But here's the thing. Just in the US alone, over 60 million people love it. That's a lot of people. Now, some of you here are on your track or cross-country teams, and you choose to run in your free time. I think there are a lot of reasons for that. Maybe you love the thrill of competing in a sport that only depends on you. Maybe you love the feeling of beating your personal best time. But I think there's a universal reason why running is appealing to a lot of people. It's not complicated. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Listen, I may never understand all the rules of football. I've tried, but everybody knows how running works. A 5K race is the same as a marathon or a race against your best friend into the gas station. The goal is always to beat other people to the finish line. Now, that's why running is great. Winning isn't complicated. And all you have to do is finish first. And that's kind of nice because the rest of life doesn't really work that way. And here's what I mean. What if I asked you what it would take for you to be, let's say, winning with your parents? How would you answer that question? There's no easy answer because your parents and step-parents probably want a lot of things for you. There's probably more than just one goal. They want you to listen to them, do well in school, make wise choices, pick great friends, do your homework, make good grades, and put down your phone during dinner. Unlike a running race against other people where you're just racing to the finish line, there's no clear finish line when it comes to winning with your parents. Okay, that's one example. Now, what if I asked what it looks like to be winning in the friends department? What would you have to do for all your friendships to be in a good spot? Now, maybe for some of your friends, the goal is that you would be there for them whenever they need you, answer every one of their texts, like and comment on all of their social media posts. Maybe it would be to support them if they're going through a rough patch. Maybe it's taking their side and defending them if somebody's throwing shade their way. Like whatever it is, there's a different goal all the time. With friends or parents or basically any relationship for that matter, winning isn't easy because there's no clear path and no clear finish line. And nearly everybody wants something different from you. Now, here's one more. What if I asked you what it would look like to be winning in the faith department? Like, what does God want from you? This is like the ultimate question, right? Like maybe for some of you, you think it's for you to do the right thing more than the wrong thing. Maybe it's for you to go to church more. Maybe it's for you to quit being angry as much. Maybe it's for you to become more patient, for you to stop looking at porn or smoking or drinking or whatever the bad thing is in your life. Maybe it's for you to volunteer or go on a mission trip or pray more or read the Bible more. In fact, some of you may be thinking, there are probably things that I don't even know about that I should be doing. Like when it comes to our relationship with God, it's easy to feel like winning is impossible. Like we're running, but there's no clear finish line. And maybe some of you have reached a point where all of this stuff just seems a little overwhelming. You come to church and you hear about all the stuff God expects of you and you're just exhausted. Just thinking about it makes you tired. In fact, maybe it's gotten to a point where you've thought about just, giving up. Or some of you, if we're honest, you have given up. For you, the chase is over. It's not that you stop believing, you just stop trying so hard. It's too much to try and chase down all the stuff that it takes to make God happy. Now, if you've ever felt this way, or if you're there right now, I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with you. I know I've been there before, and probably every leader in this room has as well. Anyone who has walked with God for a while has probably reached a point where they were tired of feeling like they didn't measure up to what God wants. And it seems so much easier in that moment to just give up the chase. See, the whole thing makes me ask myself, and maybe makes you ask yourself, is this really what God wants? To make faith so difficult that only like elite athletes, elite Christians make it? To make chasing Him so exhausting that more than half of us want to give up? Or is it possible that we've misunderstood what it looks like to chase Him entirely? And that's what we're gonna talk about for a few minutes today. To unpack this, today we're gonna look at a story from the book of Luke. And before we go forward, the book of Luke isn't actually a book. It's more like an investigative report put together by a doctor in ancient times who interviewed people who knew Jesus personally. So Luke, the doctor, wrote down his findings and it's included in the Bible. And that's the book of Luke, okay? Now, in this particular passage, Luke writes about a moment when Jesus visited two of his closest friends and disciples, and their names were Mary and Martha. Not Mary, the mother of Jesus, but his friends, Mary and Martha. Now, in this particular culture, when someone visited your home, it was a big deal. Like, you know how your mom or your stepmom goes crazy cleaning the house before your relatives visit? You take that idea and you amp it up several notches, because at this time in history, hospitality was king. Like if anyone came to visit, you made sure they were comfortable, well-fed, had a great place to sleep. So you can imagine how much more important hospitality was if a VIP came to your house. And needless to say, Jesus was the VIP guest, okay? So this is a big deal. So for Jesus to come and visit Mary and Martha, that was a big deal. There was a lot to do to get ready for him. And it's not like Mary and Martha had a staff of caterers and cleaners and party planners to help them with the preparations. As far as we know, the responsibility for getting things ready, it was on the two of them. But as we'll see, two people can handle the same situation really differently. So check this out. As Jesus and the disciples continued on their way to Jerusalem, they came to a certain village where a woman named Martha welcomed him into her home. Her sister Mary sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he taught, but Martha was distracted by the big dinner she was preparing. So Martha was apparently doing all the work. She was cooking, cleaning, making things perfect for their guests, but instead of helping with the work, Mary decided to just kick back, listen to Jesus, and leave all that work for her sister. So Martha's upset. I mean, I would be, right? So in her mind, Jesus deserved their hospitality, and wouldn't it be dishonoring to him if they both didn't work hard to take care of him and feed him? So while Martha does literally all the things, Mary just sits around and hangs with Jesus. So finally, Martha gets fed up. And so she takes her complaint to the guest of honor, and it goes like this. She came to Jesus and said, "Lord, doesn't it seem unfair to you that my sister just sits here while I do all the work? Tell her to come and help me." You know, I don't know if she said it like that, but you get the idea. She's basically saying, Jesus, don't you care that I'm doing this all by myself and Mary ain't doing nothing? Tell her to get up and start working. After all, we're trying to do all this for you. I don't know about you, but when I read this, I imagine Jesus responding in one of two ways. One, maybe feeling like Martha was being such an annoying tattletale, or two, maybe responding the same way a dad would, like saying something like, hey, you're right, Mary, why don't you get up and help your sister out? It's only fair that you do your share of the work as well. But neither one of these responses is what Jesus does at all. So look at his response. But the Lord said to her, "My dear Martha, you are worried and upset over all these details. There is only one thing worth being concerned about. Mary has discovered it, and it will not be taken away from her." Okay, so this response is surprising. I mean, he doesn't roll his eyes and say, "Lighten up, Martha." He calls her "my dear Martha." He adores her, but at the same time, he says the exact opposite of what she was thinking. Basically, Jesus says this, Martha, Mary is actually chasing the right thing. She's chasing a relationship with me. See, Mary understood that the point wasn't to work for Jesus. It was to be with Jesus. And the reality is, as church people, as God people, as people even remotely interested in faith, we can get caught up in the exact same race as Martha. We want to please God. We want to get things just right for him. We try to work so hard that our life is a place that's deserving of his presence. In other words, our goal is to have the right behavior. We chase performance. But here Jesus is basically saying it's not about getting everything right for me. It's about simply being with me. And this is a huge truth that can transform how you see God. Put another way, chasing Jesus means not chasing performance. Now, look, let me be very clear. It's not like Jesus is saying that goals are bad. He's not saying work is unimportant. He's not telling us to just throw away responsibility, go crazy, and sin as much as possible. Not at all. But when it comes to our relationship with him, working harder, performing better, and accomplishing more are not how we chase after that relationship. Perfect performance isn't required to be okay with God. Our relationship with Jesus doesn't even have a finish line. The point isn't chasing after a set of rules or goals or expectations. The point is to chase after him. Jesus never bases his love for you on how well you perform or how badly you perform or how you failed to perform. The ultimate prize is simply a relationship with him. It's about him. It's not about you and I and all the work that we do for him. See, like Martha, we can get caught up thinking that God will love us more if we do more for him. But Jesus wanted Martha to know, and he wants you and I to know this truth. His love for us is based on his decision to love us in spite of our performance. See, that kind of love, that kind of relationship is better because it can never be taken away. See, unconditional, endless relationships are ones that are based on love. Period. That's it. And that love is never connected to how much someone deserves it or how much someone has earned it. And that's the kind of love that Jesus has for each and every one of us, for you right now. See, this means that we can stop worrying. It means we can stop feeling guilty all the time. It means we don't have to skip church or keep our distance from God when we mess up. It means we don't have to be exhausted worrying about how God feels about us. It means that just like Mary, we can simply rest and spend time with him. And this week, I want to encourage you to change what you chase. Stop chasing perfection. Stop chasing religion. Stop chasing sky-high expectations. Instead, I want you to simply try to chase Jesus. See, Mary understood a fundamental truth. We don't have to get ready before Jesus will spend time with us. We don't have to get our lives in order before he'll be in our presence. We don't have to be good enough to be good with him. Jesus was good enough for all of us, and he welcomes us because he wants to be close to us now. And nothing you and I do or don't do will ever change that reality. See, when it comes to chasing Jesus, it may be easier than you think because he isn't running from you and telling you to catch up. He's running towards you. So don't get distracted. Don't complicate your relationship with him. All of us, yes, should strive to do good things, serve others, develop habits, grow in our relationship with Jesus. We will never grow if we stay the same. But none of that is a requirement to have a relationship with Jesus. And none of it will keep us away from him. When it comes to chasing him, just remember this: perfect performance is not required. He loves you regardless.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You are who you say you are, and you'll do what you say you'll do. You'll be who you've always been to us, Jesus. 'Cause our hope is in you alone. Our strength in your mighty name, and our peace in the darkest day remains, Jesus. This we know, we will see the enemy run. This we know, we will see the victory come. We hold on to every promise you ever made. Jesus, you are unfailing. 'Cause our guide through the wilderness, our joy in the heaviness, and our way when it seems there is no way, Jesus. This we know, we will see the enemy run. This we know, we will see the victory come. We hold on to every promise you ever made. Jesus, you are unfailing. 'Cause we trust you, we trust you. Your ways are higher than our own. Jesus, we trust you, we trust you. Your ways are higher than our own. Come on, let's lift that up. 'Cause Jesus, we trust you, Lord, we trust you. Your ways are higher than our own. Come on. 'Cause Jesus, we trust you. In all things we trust you. Your ways are higher than our own. This we know, we will see the enemy run. This we every promise you ever made. Jesus, you are unfailing. Jesus, you are unfailing. Jesus, you are unfailing.
No, Steve, not cats. I know how you feel about cats. We're doing a cat walk.
Hey,
fellas.
Hey, are you guys in the middle of something important?
We're planning the worship night, but what's
Okay,
up?
so we gotta kind of talk about something. I'm not really
Can you
sure
wait,
how
Steve?
to talk about this.
He's good. What's up?
We gotta just rip off the Band-Aid. Okay, so
What's
Chuck
happening?
is missing. We can't find him.
What?
Yeah. But we saw his post on Instagram of Chuck at the lake.
He's at the lake?
That's where we think he's at, yeah.
Dude, let me see it again. That looks amazing.
Is he alright? I don't know, is he okay?
I think he's hurt. Guys, we gotta go find him.
Yeah. We have to go find him.
Let's use my car. We can use my car.
We can use his car.
Stop, I can't. I can't.
Hey, before we go any
This
further,
is my life. I am a 52-year-old man wearing a bejeweled cat mask.
yeah, watch this.
You're all wicked. The mask under the mask.
Hey guys, before we go any further, make sure you don't forget about hashtag the world's greatest drink, especially during summer, Capri Sun.
Contractual obligation.
That's right. Let us know in the chat, what is your hashtag world's greatest drink?
And if your name is Lucas Andreessen, thanks for finding the duck. Several of you found the duck tonight.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Much better than last week.
Lucas, we're going to do our best to make sure that, what are their names again?
Baby and Mama.
That's right. Baby Mama. We're going to try to make sure that Baby and Mama are fully alive when we drop them off at your house. Stop. Also, Wibbs, we couldn't agree more.
Baby shark, baby shark.
Who came up with that song? They probably a cat lover.
That's right.
Wibbs also agreed sewage is the appropriate
Agreed.
name for all cats.
And Tessa, we want you to know we're
Prayers.
thinking about you tonight, praying for
Thoughts
you.
and prayers,
Can't
Tessa.
believe you have a cat, but grateful that you took in one of God's creatures. Is it though?
I mean, it's debatable.
It is debatable.
Many people think it came from the evil
It
one.
is debatable. Also,
Hey.
we got a great event next week. Tell them about
Yeah,
it.
next week, live action at everybody's campus Among Us.
Among Us at every campus. Starts at
7 p.m.
Don't miss it.
Your
Also,
campus.
don't forget every single Wednesday night on YouTube and on Twitch, we are going to be live hanging out with you guys. So don't miss it. Invite a friend, join in. And special announcement, do your best drum roll. That was good. You're getting really good at this. Every single Wednesday night, we are going to be streaming video games on twitch.tv/Parkview Students, playing different video games. You can jump in and play video games with us, jump in the chat and hang out.
Watch
but
the show.
don't miss it.
Try to figure out where Chuck is.
Don't
and then let's
miss
play
it.
some games.
So excited. You can check the link in the chat as well to find out where you can go for that right after this. Okay?
Hey, but first,
Yes.
we got to see who's going to do Takeover Thursday.
Takeover Thursday!
Our illustrious student pastors. Who's going to do? Can I spin? You spun last
Yeah.
week, and I feel very left out.
Ready? Doo-doon. Doo-doon.
What is the theme music? Who is it?
Doo-doon. It's Matt Willard
Matt
again!
Willard again!
Yes!
I feel like he weighted the wheel.
He
in
did.
his
He's so
favor.
excited. Don't miss
okay,
it.
wait a minute. I feel like we have to spin again, and here's why I do. Because
All right.
I know Matt, and
Yeah.
I know that Matt is moving this
He
week.
is.
And while I think that Matt's move would make for some hilarious content on Insta,
Give him a break.
let's give him a break.
You know, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Can we spin again?
Let's
just
do it.
did it. So. Who is it?
Nick Clayson!
Perfect.
He's got nothing going on.
Is he on PTO? I'm pretty sure he's on PTO tomorrow.
Well,
that's all right. No, hey, he
Nick
won.
Clayson, the
Fair
wheel
and
has
square,
spoken.
Clayson.
The wheel has
spoken.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Again, don't forget about twitch.tv/ParkviewStudents. We'll be hanging out there in a minute playing video games. Don't miss that. But before that,
first,
meow, 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 meow. And hate cats. We'll see you
Twitch.
guys back.
5 minutes, Twitch.
5 minutes of Twitch,
We'll
but
be
we'll see
there.
you next week, too.
Let's go.